20 mile an hour speed. 20's plenty. No, it's not. Why, hello! How the devil are we? Good. Right. We are on 543 miles. So today will be my last run around to get me close to the 600. For next Saturday's service. And you're probably as sick of hearing about it as I am talking about it. Oh, of course, they got a new fucking speed limit through here, haven't they, I think? 40, you bastards. Fucking hell, isn't it? We're 10 seconds in and I'm effing and jeffing. Absolute wankers. Why 40? Do you know how many terrible, terrible accidents I've seen along this stretch? In the last, I don't know, since 1996. I can't think of any. I was watching Todge. Todge29 of a YouTube channel. This morning, and he was on about these new fang-dangled bloody speed cameras that can detect you from a mile away. It's wrong. As I said in my comment to him, it's the pinnacle of Orwellian Big Brother is watching you. If there is a particularly nasty accident black spot, fine, put one in, but put signs up. Don't just try and catch people out, but that's what they want to do. They don't want to inform you so that you can think, okay, black spot ahead, speed camera, I'll slow down. They want you living in fear that if you transgress that speed limit, you think you're going to get caught. That's what this is all about. And they can fucking suck my hoop. Sick of it. There was a discussion about this on a Facebook post thing, you know, and you get the smart ass wankers on there.
Charming.
Ooh, and if you don't transgress the law, you'll be alright. And so I left a reply to one of these smug twats.
Charmed, I'm sure.
That simply stated the 80th percentile rule, which is a principle used in the States and here to some extent, in that if 80% of the traffic that is on an unfettered, free-flowing piece of road is travelling at an average speed, then that is the sensible speed limit for that stretch of road. So if there was a new bit of road or whatever, and there were no speed signs or anything, free flowing like it is, and 80% of people were doing 75 mile an hour, then you could deem that that is an appropriate speed limit. And if you set it significantly lower than that, people are less likely to obey the speed limit. I simply replied with the 80th percentile notion, and he came back and said, "Oh, so you think that 80% of people speeding is all right?" Completely failing to understand that that's the basis of the 80th percentile rule. If 80% of the traffic is travelling in excess of the posted speed limit, then you could argue that the speed limit is set too low, unless there are mitigating circumstances. And this is the problem we're seeing now, with so many roads just having their speed limits arbitrarily reduced by 10 mile an hour, or down from 70 to 50 on some dual carriageways, or 40, for seemingly no rhyme or reason. And they'll cite environmental issues, sound issues, and it's like, well, fuck off. 20 mile an hour speed, 20's plenty. No, it's not. It seriously isn't. Instead of now trying to bludgeon the motorist into submission and treating the car as a dangerous weapon, and that the only way to deal with it is to make it drive so slowly that in the event that it hits somebody, it can't do any damage to them. That's what they're doing. Ooh, statistics show if you hit somebody at 20 mile an hour, there's a 70% chance they won't suffer a life-threatening injury. And that increases by 10% if you hit them at 30 mile an hour. I've said it before, let's educate people to treat the road with respect. I know, let's make stairs illegal, because people fall down them and injure themselves or die.
What are you talking about?
Well, that rant came out of nowhere. Thanks, Dodge, for getting my blood pressure up. Right, we're going to peel off here in a moment. You know what, I don't think I've made this particular turn heading in this direction for nearly 30 years. Jesus Christ, really? We lived at the bottom of this this road for a brief period of time back in the mid-90s to late 90s. I used to do this every day. In there. We'll wait. Have a quick scooch in here. Came down here with Bernie. So I'm a quick butchers.
You told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away.
Popular with the dog walkers. Hip. Hip, 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 hip. Ouch. Cramp. Oh, bastard. Oh. You know what? I've suffered with this for all my biking days. All of a sudden get cramp right in the hip joint. It feels like it wants to pop out. Christ. A very quick wander. Hello. Don't drop your keys, Nick. Very peaceful. So, in other news, I've ordered a new lid. Again, another rush of blood moment. I've ordered a Schuberth C5, and I've ordered the comms unit which is designed for it, which plugs into the back, and the speakers and the microphone and that are already integrated. Well, the microphone comes in the box with the comms unit, but you just plug it into the jack there, the 3.5mm jack. Now I went for the, so traditionally Schuberth have always used Senna comms for their leads, like this one is a Senna. And their latest one for the C5, although it's listed as mesh, it's Senna's own version of mesh, I think. It's not the same as the Cardo, if you like. So I'm not sure on compatibility. So I went for Cardo now do one for the Schuberth C5. So I've gone for that one. Annoyingly, it was all supposed to be here on the 9th of June. But the day after ordering it, I got an email to say that the comms unit is out of stock and it won't be here until at least the 25th of June. But it's not as if I haven't got a helmet or two, is it? It's the thing with motorcycling, you end up collecting gear and bits and bobs, don't you? Now you could say, well, why do I need one? Because I got this one. Well, as I've said, as you will have seen by now, I had issues with Android Auto and this. I think this is what issue's likely to be, given the complex connectivity environment, i.e. headset paired to bike, headset paired to phone, phone paired to bike, and you've got Android Auto running, YouTube Music running, Maps running, WhatsApp, and this unit is a good few years old, and it's only Bluetooth 4, version 4 in its various guises. I'd updated the firmware before I went out. It may be nothing to do with that at all. It may have just been one of those things. I think what had happened is that a WhatsApp message, get me bloody words out, a WhatsApp message had pinged through, and whilst it was navigating and streaming music, it probably got itself a bit stuck. I think Todge and Steve came through here, didn't they, the other week? Get off me land! So yeah, by playing the WhatsApp, I got it to read it aloud, and that seemed to clear it. Now, it could be coincidence. These things do happen, especially with technology. You think you've solved it, but it was just nothing to do with that at all. So that's reason one. Reason number two is, again, this isn't compatible. If I wouldn't be able to join a group of comms with this necessarily, is my understanding. I mean, Derek's Cardo, Todge's Cardo, lots of people are Cardo, and this one is certainly not mesh compatible, so I'd have to join a private chat with one person, I think, up to 4 people maximum. So I thought, well, get a new lead and get a comm system that I know is compatible with everything. So that was my thinking on that one.
I was lost in the woods, under dust, and the fairies found me. And they led the way, they cleared the way to my heart. All the hurt, all the pain under the skin, I had fainted. They carried me, they cleared the way to my heart. Thank you to magic for rescuing me. Thank you to summer for fairies. Blowing glitter in the wind. with another complete stranger. And he robbed away, taking most of me when he left. When mama told me to keep far from these underhanded men, and I'd be white, whiter than the side of a new wed bride. Oh, thank you to magic for rescuing me. Thank you to summer for fairies. Knowing glitter knew it. And I'd be lost in the woods yet today if they wouldn't have found me. I don't dare to think about what I would have been without them. Oh,